Of all the living things in this world, humans are the only species that is able to excessively turn natural resources into non-biodegradable waste, creating imbalances of the ecosystems that connect every living thing. Our exploitation of nature will eventually endanger mankind. Since the Green Revolution in the 1940s and the Technology Revolution in the 1970s, man has changed to a consumption and production lifestyle, which is increasingly consuming Earth's finite resources, particularly utilizing underground petroleum as the source for energy. For example, the technology-based and wasteful lifestyle that consumes excessive energy disrupts the balance of the ecosystem and nature's development initiatives, which aim for material wealth, have overlooked social responsibility for the next generation. How will our lifestyle today affect the livelihood of our children in the future? Our resource-excessive lifestyle generates more greenhouse gases at a faster pace than the natural greenhouse effect. Reflection rate of the sun's energy back into the atmosphere is less than before. As a result, the temperature of the Earth's surface and the atmosphere gradually increases. More surface water evaporates into vapor, which accumulates in the atmosphere. Larger volumes of ice masses on the Earth's surface melt more rapidly, releasing the trapped greenhouse gases in the ice layer. These phenomena, coupled by greenhouse gases generated by human activities, including open burning, deforestation, emission of untreated waste into water sources and the air, chemical applications, transportation, industry, excessive consumption, and lack of appropriate management have contributed to unbalanced natural greenhouse effect. The global climate fluctuates more rapidly. This phenomenon is known well nowadays as climate change or global warming. The consequences of climate change have created extensive impacts to the ecosystems and our lifestyle. Awareness on the problem and impacts of climate change led to the development of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, or UNFCCC, and the Kyoto Protocol. Participating countries have agreed to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from human activities from the 1990 levels by 5% within 2008 to 2012. The Kyoto Protocol was in effect in 2005. Thailand ratified the UNFCCC on December 28, 1994, and ratified the Kyoto Protocol on the 28th of August, 2002. Although Thailand is not one of the countries listed in so-called Annex I countries, which have the obligation to reduce greenhouse gas emissions according to the Kyoto Protocol, the Office of Natural Resources and Environmental Policy and Planning, ONEP, MNRE, was assigned by the Thai government to be the national focal point responsible for coordinating governmental agencies, private organizations, and civic groups on Thailand's initiatives to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions and adapt to the impacts of climate change. As a country listed in Annex I, which is committed under the Kyoto Protocol to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, Germany has implemented relevant policies and management measures and has been known as one of the most successful countries. In 2005, Germany was able to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 18% when compared to the level in 1990. In 2008, the German government allocated income from the sale of domestic CO2 certificates to the German Federal Ministry of Environment, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety, BMU, to establish and manage the International Climate Initiative, or ICI. The three objectives of the initiative are to promote sustainable energy consumption, to minimize climate change impacts and facilitate adaptation strategies, and to conserve the biodiversity of emerging and newly industrialized countries. At the end of 2008, Thailand is one of the 49 countries worldwide to implement the climate mitigation and adaptation projects under the ICI. Out of the 97 approved projects in that year, with the budget of 120 million euros, 6 are implemented in Thailand. They are Climate Policy Project, Energy Efficiency in Medium-Sized Enterprises Project, Climate Protection in Tourism Project, Sustainable Palm Oil for Bioenergy Project, Solar Biomass Cogen Project, Program for Energy Efficiency in Khao Peak.
The German-Thai Climate Initiative is part of the International Climate Initiative of the German Federal Ministry of Environment, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety. The main idea is to design and to implement appropriate measures to fight against climate change, and the special approach in Thailand is to work on the strengthening of the institutional capacity and also of the personnel capacity in Thai institutions to deal with that issue. So we are working with Thai government institutions on policy advice, on energy efficiency in medium-sized companies, on tourism, energy conservation, and also climate-oriented tourism development, and as well sustainable palm oil for the utilization as bioenergy. Germany and Thailand understood that it is necessary to bring more attention to this topic globally. And to this end, they set up this project and this initiative here for Thailand to alleviate the impact of climate change on biodiversity as well as on the livelihood of the Thai society.
ประเทศไทยเราเนี่ยนะเราให้ความสำคัญอย่างยิ่งนะครับกับปัญหาภาวะโลกร้อนนะครับเราได้นะครับลงนามในอนุสัญญาว่าโดยการเปลี่ยนแปลงสภาพภูมิอากาศของโลกนี่ตั้งแต่เดือนธันวาคมปี37นะครับแล้วเรามา ratify หรือให้สัตยาบันในเรื่องพิธีสารเกียวโตเนี่ยในปี2545เพราะฉะนั้นอันนี้แสดงให้เห็นถึงนะครับแนวนโยบายกับทิศทางกับเจตนารมณ์หรือความตั้งใจของประเทศไทยในการที่จะร่วมกับประชาคมโลกในการแก้ไขปัญหาอย่างโครงการที่ประเทศไทยเราร่วมกับทางประเทศเยอรมนีเนี่ยก็เป็นลักษณะโครงการอันหนึ่งที่เรามีความร่วมมือกันอย่างใกล้ชิดนะครับไม่ว่าจะเป็นทางด้านวิทยาศาสตร์เทคโนโลยีด้านสิ่งแวดล้อมมาหลายเรื่องนะครับแล้วเรื่องของปัญหาภาวะโลกร้อนเนี่ยก็เป็นเรื่องสำคัญอันหนึ่งรัฐบาลเยอรมนีก็มอบให้ทาง GTZ ที่เป็นหน่วยงานสนับสนุนทางด้านวิชาการทางด้านเทคนิคเข้ามาประสานในตรงนี้ว่าจะลดหรือแก้ปัญหาภาวะโลกร้อนตรงนี้ร่วมกันได้อย่างไรนะครับทำให้โลกของเราน่าอยู่รักษาสิ่งแวดล้อมนะครับให้มันสมดุลยั่งยืนนะครับไม่ใช่เฉพาะประเทศใดประเทศหนึ่งนะครับเป็นสิ่งที่เราจะต้องดูแลร่วมกันทุกฝ่ายนะครับ